Hi, I'm Annie Duke. Because the relative strength of your hand is so dependent on your position at the table, it only stands to reason that you should be playing the strongest hands possible when you decide to play from the worst possible positions on the table. So let's look at the types of hands you should be holding if you enter the pot in early position. As we mentioned earlier, the problem with entering a pot from early position is that you don't have a lot of information to work with. Obviously, you know what cards you're holding, but you have no idea what kinds of hands the players behind you may be holding. So before you opt to put money into the pot with 6 or 7 players left to act behind you, you should be confident that your hand is strong enough that you would call a raise with it if someone had raised in front of you, or that the hand is strong enough that you could re-raise with it for value. Ideally, we are looking to play only premium and very solid hands, like pairs that are above 7s, ace-king and ace-queen, and perhaps ace-jack suited when we're in early position. What's more, we should be willing to play these hands for a raise when we enter the pot. Raising in early position accomplishes 3 things. First, it tells our opponent that we have a strong hand that they should respect. Second, it knocks out opponents, so we end up playing the hand against fewer players when those players have position on us. And third, it gives us the lead in the hand, meaning that players with more marginal hands are less likely to raise us before the flop and are more likely to fold to us if we continuation bet after the flop. In the earliest stages of the tournament, when your opponents tend to be playing looser, you really shouldn't be playing anything more than the strongest range of these hands in early position. As the tournament moves on and your opponents become more likely to fold before the flop, then you can open up your range. Just remember though, the worse your starting hand, the harder you have to connect with the flop in order to win, and the more likely that you will have to bluff in order to win that pot.